Okay, let's open Inkscape. Maximize, disable snapping tool. Zoom out. Set our printer paper size. Mine's 8.5 by 11. Let's import our picture. Lock it. Flip it. And we're only going to use this area here, so we're going to crop it. Go to your rectangle. Select it. Hit Shift and select the pattern. Go to Object, Clip, and Set. Okay, before we start working on this, I want to go ahead and make the screw holes. And the way we do that is to create the guidelines. Let's bring it over here, the vertical one. And we're going to make a circle first. We're going to make this real big so it's easy to work with for now, and then we'll reduce it later. Okay, unlock it. Okay, let's set this at 130. Hit Tab, 130, Enter, and lock it. Now it's perfectly round because the height and width are both 130. Okay, now let's put it in the okay, we're centered as far as the vertical goes, but not on the horizontal, so we need to bring that up. So we'll go over here. I need to zoom in on that because it's I'm going to try dragging it closer. Let's see. Okay, we've got it this way, but now we need to fix it this way. Let's see. Okay, that's right on it. Now let's zoom out a little. Turn on our snapping tool. Go to Bezier tool. Here. Double click here. Here. And double click here. Okay, and for now we'll get rid of our guidelines. And let's group this. And we'll make all the stroke widths the same. 0.5. Okay, and it's locked, so let's go ahead and reduce this. We'll just put it over here on the page for now. We'll come back to it. Okay, now let's enlarge this so we can see what we're doing. Okay, the width here is 56.5 millimeters, so let's get us a rectangle. unlock it, type in 56.5, lock it, and enter. And that's pretty close. Let's make this transparent so we can see better. And let's make our stroke width a little bigger. Let's try 0.7. Okay, as you can see, the neck pocket is just a little bit bigger here, over here, than the rectangle, so we need to reduce it some. So select it, and why don't we make this 165 and see what happens. That's a little too much. Let's try 166. Okay, that looks good. Let's put our rectangle over here. Let's remove the filter. Okay, well the number changed on us. Let's change that back to 6.5. See if it still works over here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Just turn your snapping tool off. That gets us in trouble if we don't absolutely need it. Okay. Now let's take our, we're going to need our guide for this straight line here. Let's zoom out a little. Edit. Bring this down here. And zoom back in. Okay, let's take our Bezier tool. Start here. Let's turn this on. Okay, turn on the node tool. Select it. Let's make it red so it's easier to see. Shift, red. And let's change our stroke width. 0.5. Okay, to start. Let's turn that off again. Let's zoom in on that just to make sure this is all. Okay, let's zoom out now. Let's bring in one of our guidelines. Okay, zoom out again. Now let's take our PCA tool. Let's make it snap first. PCA tool, start up here, left click once, left click twice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these screw holes on here. You may need them and you may not, because this is a routing template. So if this was a routing template, this whole thing would be empty here. But you may need these. You could reverse this and put it on the back of your guitar and mark the holes that way. Okay, let's reduce this. Turn that off. Let's zoom in. And let's make that bigger. Let's try for 1. No, that's too big. Let's try for 0.5. Okay. And we're going to make this in transparent. Okay, it is locked, so let's get close up on that. Okay, that's good. Now let's make 3 duplicates of that. So I'm going to hit Control D 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let's take the filters off these now. As you can see, these aren't quite lined up. This isn't quite lined up with the black line. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Go to our node tool. Okay, let's zoom out of this. Okay, now let's take away our pattern. Let's group this. Make it all the same color. Shift and black. Go to our stroke width. It needs to be millimeters. Go to 0.5. Okay. Oops. Let's get rid of our guidelines. Let's try grouping that again. Okay, there we go. Now, you should know that this may not be absolutely perfect, and eventually I want to make a video on how to take the neck that you're using, cut out a piece of plywood that's close to the dimensions but outside of it, and put some Bondo in there, and then stick your neck in there, and the Bondo will form fit to your neck, and you'll get a perfect impression of your neck. But that's for some other time. So that's ready to print there if you want it. I'm going to go ahead and save this project. The thing about this is, though, whenever you do your Strat project and you want to import this in, it's going to import this as well. So, and you don't want that, it's up to you however you want to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and delete these things since I've got my template here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this project. Call it Strat Neck Pocket. Enter. Okay, well that'll do it. I appreciate you watching, and I hope this helps you. If you like my content, please click the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.